Hey there, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. If you've been here before, I'm NeonMushroom. Max is back, and we're making some more modern Magic the Gathering content in paper for you from the studio. It's a soft noob. Look, I got a new Spellground. I know most of you don't care, but there's like 3 of you watching this that are like, oh, NeonMushroom got the new Catalina. I did. It's so nice. So we're doing, this is a series, as we usually do. So I don't have any cool link for you because this is the first video in the series. I'm playing Boros Energy. We haven't done a series on Boros Energy yet. We've actually done a series on Mardu Energy. I think we did one earlier with you playing Mardu, and then we did one with Travis as well, playing Mardu Energy.
I think I only played it once.
Yeah, or maybe it wasn't even a series yet. We just tried it out. I think that was back when the set first came out, and we did like a best of 5 or something. But we're playing Boros Energy, the bona fide best deck in the format. We have a local player here. His name's Bailey. He's very good at this deck, and I have his actual 75 card deck here ready to go. Max and I will probably switch who plays the Boros deck, but if you don't know Boros, we are doing cat things. We've got Ocelot Pride and Ajani, and those cards together are messed up, and their friend Guide of Souls, the Soul Sister, or the whatever you want to call him. Soul Brother is insane. That combination of cards just gets out of hand on its own. Some new additions. We're playing Goblin Bombardment. It makes it really easy to flip Ajani. It gives you a lot of reach where otherwise you might fizzle out because of Wrath of Disguise and stuff. This lets you just like, okay, I'm going to bring you down to 2 or something. Then your opponent's within bolt range. And then it's the usable suspects. The decks we're playing into this for this series are going to be interesting. We're not sure on the third deck yet, but we have all frog decks, and I'll let Max talk about today's frog deck. I will say that here's the name of the dude. I don't want to mispronounce it, and I don't have it in front of me, but it's from a local team, Team Swish, and he won an RTQ with this deck, and we were immediately enamored.
Oh, is it my turn? I'm playing a blue-black frog deck. We're an artifact-based deck this time because we're also playing Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar.
Yeah,
yep, that one. We're going to use Psychic Frog for drawing some cards and doing normal Psychic Frog things, but discarding cards is also a great part of Frog, and Asmo requires you to discard cards to be able to cast it. So we're going to use Frog to enable Asmo. It does some really cool things when you've got an Underworld Cookbook and a couple Oval Chase Daredevils and a Frog out as well, which is just adorable. And then a big artifact payoff is going to be Kappa Cannoneer. Kappa Cannoneer ends games really quickly.
On its own, yeah.
So fast. You hook it up with some Shadow Spear action, and that's a really untouchable, big, unblockable fatty.
Yep, and then your Agatha Soul Cauldron, if you're able to exile a frog to the Soul Cauldron, you can actually like manually grow your Kappa Cannoneer into range as well using Oval Chase Daredevils, buying them back and doing it again off of your cookbooks.
Yep.
It's nuts. Your deck, one thing we did as usual, if you guys might not know this, but we do a good amount of practice before recording. Before recording, we play these matchups to kind of like get a feel for the matchup and the decks themselves. And Max's deck is like, it doesn't play any real interaction.
Asmo.
Pre-board. Yeah. Asmo is the interaction.
Asmo's the interaction. I'm playing Metallic Rebuke, which really sucks against Boros.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. You're going to take those out, I think, games 2 and 3. But yeah, this deck, I'm excited to see this deck. I actually kind of wanted to play that deck, but Max is the better Asmo player. I think I'm going to play the next off-meta Frog deck.
You're going to play Frog decks.
I'm going to play some Frog. I love Frog. You good with a high roll?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll be on the play. You have a commander.
I do. I have a commander. It's a companion. It's Jegantha.
Same thing.
Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, I'm also an
7.
Urza's Saga deck, and he's a Blood Moon deck, so you know how that works.
True. Very true.
Cool.
This is kind of weird, but I think I'm actually going to keep it.
I don't have an Asmo. I have an Urza Saga, and I got the cool combo of Oval Chase Underworld Cookbook. I guess we're going to try that.
Okay.
And hopefully the Saga's going to make some big duders.
Makes sense.
Equip them with a Shadow Spear. I need to figure out what my first land drop's going to be. And I think it's going to be an island. I'm good to keep. You're good to keep?
Yeah, I'm going to try. It's a little soft, but I do have like a nice curve, and I'm on the draw, so I've got some time to like make this, I would say 6.5 out of 10 hand become a 10 if I draw like any one of 3 4s in my deck.
Absolutely. I need to figure out my play because I got this Metallic Rebuke, and how do I get enough artifacts to do that? I think I just go Island Underworld Cookbook. Pass the turn.
Makes sense. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. That's a really solid pickup here. I'm going to go Plains.
Isn't it Ajani?
Tap for white. And here's an Ocelot Pride.
Crap.
Go ahead.
I can't deal with that right now.
Really
end of your
happy to hear
turn.
that.
I'm going to activate Cookbook. We're going to discard an Oval Chase Daredevil. It's going to make a food. He's going to see the food, and he's going to come right back to my hand.
This interaction, if you've never seen this, is why Kappa Cannoneer and Frog loved the combination of Cookbook and Asmo.
We're probably going to shortcut that a little bit.
Yeah.
But for right now, that's how that works. Untap,
Yeah.
upkeep, draw.
Just like mumble oval while you just wiggle your card.
Oval?
We'll know what yeah.
Tick this up. Okie dokie. So I'm also going to represent that Adrian knows an oval chase Daredevil just about this entire game because he will. And that's fine.
It's true.
That's fine. We want to have blue open, but I need black. I probably should have. Womp womp. We're just going to start growing some
Urza Saga, got it.
That's what we're going to do. There's an Urza Saga. I will pass the turn.
Ooh, okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I don't think you can put a body into play just yet, so we like a little bit of combat.
I'll take it.
All right, I'll gain a life. Delayed trigger stuff is happening. Here is an Aether Hub. That is a cool land that used to be a standard card and no one thought would see modern play, but it does. It's going to make me an energy. And then in my second main phase, which is where we are because I just played that, here is an Ajani.
Okay, we're going to activate the cookbook.
Yeah.
We're going to pitch that oval chase, make a food. It's going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But now what we're going to do is tap some things.
Yep.
And we're going to counter that, Ajani. We
That's
can't
tough.
have that. There's a Metallic Rebuke.
That's very tough. All right,
Yep.
Ajani gets countered. I still go to my end step, and
Yep.
this still happens.
acceptable.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep,
Oh, that's what I can't. I get a 1/1, not a 2/1.
draw. Oh, we drew a good one.
Uh-oh. This is not good for me.
But I can't do anything with it yet because we're going to start making duders. We're going to shotgun this watery grave.
You got it.
I drew. That went up. Boop, boop. These duders are going to be huge because we're going to make foods every turn. I will pass the turn.
All right, one time, Mr. Deck.
Not a blood moon.
Not one time.
a blood moon.
I've got the blood moon.
You
I
need
needed
the
to draw
land?
a land.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to
Attack me. I dare you.
play Ajani.
I'll allow it.
All right, Ajani resolves. Trigger the Ajani.
Sure thing.
Make my best friend, Mr. 2/1 cat.
That happened.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take a flip to Ajani every time. Attack for 2.
I am going to make food.
Mm-hmm.
That's going up. There's the oval chase. Shoop, boop. And we're going to make a construct.
You got it. You blocking?
I'm going to block your kitty cat.
Kitty cat. I'm gonna gain a life.
Yep, and I will take one.
All right. Johnny saw a cat die, so Ajani's
Johnny
gonna
saw a
flip.
cat die.
And
the
then
goal is to attack a Johnny with a Shadow Speared Up Android.
that makes a ton of sense.
And I would rather you get one cat instead of growing all of your cats all the time.
I agree with you. Here's a cat warrior off the Ajani, and I don't have a red permanent, so I don't get to do the thing, but I'll pass to you.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw, trigger. Boop. We're going to...
It's looking tough out here for your boy. These constructs are massive.
They are going to be huge. We're going to make another construct.
Yeah.
There's an Android 18. We're going to go get a Shadow Spear with this.
Tough.
Actually, I don't think I can make an Android 18. I think I need to equip my Android with that Shadow Spear. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to float one.
Okay.
I have one floating because I need to equip that Android with the Shadow Spear. That's how that's going to have to work.
Got it.
I've already got the cookbook. This is the only other artifact other than a Mishra's Bauble that I could be searching up. Unfortunately, we've drawn a land every single turn, but that's okay. We're going to go get a basic swamp.
You got it. I wish I drew one extra land.
I'm aware.
A blood moon would have been phenomenal here.
It would have been.
Probably would have won me the game on its own.
I think so, since my hand right now is all lands pretty much. And a frog. Let's use that 1 mana and a swamp. We're going to equip Android.
3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 6, a 7, 7. So
It could
far.
be an 8-8 because I'm going to
You
be
got
making
oval
another
chase,
food.
yep.
We're just going to do that now. We're going to make another food. Let's swing for 8 at a Johnny, and I'll
Yep.
gain 8.
You gain 8. That's tough for me.
That sounds good. And then I'm going to go. I don't think I need to do that yet.
No?
I'm gonna only gain 7.
Okay, yeah, gain 7.
7
Got
is
it.
fine because we're going to play this frog.
Ooh, that's tough for me.
Yeah, we're going to keep 3 in hand, and an oval chase.
And you've got oval cheats, so that frog's constantly going to be growing.
Yeah,
Is that it?
that's it. Go ahead.
On tap. Come on, give it to me. Damn, we're in danger. Well, I've got a Hail Mary. I'm gonna lose my energy and play Amped Raptor.
That's an Amped Raptor.
Get 2. 1, 2. Guide of Souls.
That's pretty good.
I'll put that into play.
That's
these,
pretty
These
good.
stay in exile. I can't attack through any of this, Max. I believe I'm dead, but let's play it out. Go ahead.
I'm so excited. I'm going to discard an oval chase to the frog.
Yeah.
Any responses?
No, got nothing.
I'm going to discard a land to make a food.
Yep. Trigger
And
oval.
get back oval chase.
You got it. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Oh, that was a good one too.
Uh-oh.
Go me.
It's not looking good, guys.
It's not looking good for you. Let's discard an oval chase to the frog. Let's eat 3 things. We're going to go to combat.
Float frog, you got
We're
it.
going to float frog, and we're going to crack in with that android. So 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. That's an 8-8.
8, 9, 10, 11. No blocks.
Cool. I'll gain 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tough.
Draw a card.
Yep.
Wow, it got better. Go me. Oh, you didn't know about that one.
I don't.
I suppose I could keep doing things. I could have been growing it. I should have been growing my frog more. We've got some triggers. Here we go.
You could have hit me for 2 more damage.
I could have.
With that blood fountain.
Yeah,
Unless you drew it off the
No,
frog.
I drew another cookbook off my
Oh my god.
thingy. There's my blood. All right, triggers. Blood fountain's coming in, but first Oval Chase is going to come back. I'm going to discard it to the frog. And then a blood's going to come in. It's going to bring my Oval Chase back.
Yep.
That happens. And then we're going to go discard Oval Chase to frog.
Yep.
I'm going to play an Underworld Cookbook.
Get back Oval Chase.
Get back Oval Chase.
Discard Oval Chase to frog.
I'm going to
Discard Ovaltine.
play an Emery.
Play Emery. Okay, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
Put a Kappa in that bin.
Oh, no. Asmo's in there, though.
Oh.
No artifacts in there.
Rats.
Oh, well.
Is that it?
Well, my 1 card in hand is an Oval Chase Daredevil.
I think your
will
board is plenty.
pass the turn.
This is awkward. Arena of Warrior comes into play tapped.
That's so great. There's no Blood Moon.
I feel very dead right now.
This is not how our first couple games went.
It's not even close. Here is a Ragavan. I'll pay an energy to make it, but I'll gain an energy and a life off the Guide of Souls. I'll dash the Ragavan.
Sure. I'm not blocking.
Here's every single thing in my deck that I can attack with.
Okay, I have no blocks.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Want to go back to 20?
I'm at 20.
Okay, trigger Ragavan.
A cookbook.
I'm going to cast your cookbook off my treasure.
Are you really?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Sure. Discard that Blood Moon since I've got 2 basics.
Yep, I'm going to activate this cookbook.
Make a food. Try not to die.
Make a food. Go
Since
ahead.
I have lethal.
I need a food.
Here's a food.
Yep. Go ahead.
Since I have totally lethal right
Wait,
now.
I'm not going to discard Blood Moon. I'm going to discard Phlage.
Sure. I still have lethal.
I know. I want to.
This is so good.
I want you to do it.
All
It's
right,
good for the
untap,
camera.
upkeep, draw.
Yeah.
Well, we drew another Oval Chase. That sounds great. Let's discard 1. Pump that. Let's discard 1 to make a food and get them both back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll discard 1.
Yeah.
And then we'll discard the other one to make a food
no.
and get them both
It's
back.
so bad.
Wow, that was really cool. All right, let's just go to combat.
Yeah.
We're going to fly the frog.
Yep.
Shoop de whoop.
I know I'm dead, but for posterity, count it.
Yeah, that's 7. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13. So 20.
Game 2. We
Game
got a
2.
sideboard. That was sweet.
That was not how the first couple games
No.
went.
Okay, we figured it out. Max is doing the most, so I'll go first because I'm bringing in 5 and taking out 5. What we're bringing in, we'll start there. 2 unlicensors. As you can see, he's got Emery. The deck is doing some graveyard stuff. It can also hold down the frog a little bit, and unlicensors is an extra threat. So it's just an extra piece that I want against Max, and it can slow down his most potent hands. If he ever gets a second cookbook, unlicensors isn't quite as good against the Oval Chase Daredevils, but it can make it harder for him to kind of turbo Oval Chase me. So we're bringing those in. We're bringing in Purges. It's almost exclusively for Frog. It is you get bonus points for the fact that it blows up an Asmo, because Asmo is black-red. And then we're bringing in Blood Moon because this is a Saga deck. He's got 3 basics. That seems pretty obvious. So that's my ends. They're really simple. The outs are, I feel like, pretty intuitive. We're cutting 1 Fable. That's because we're bringing in the Blood Moon. I don't want to have too many 3-drops because I've also got 3 Phlages in my main board. And even though Fable is good in grindy matchups, this matchup looks like it should be grindy when you look at the cards.
The
But
game turns real quick.
you can get going fast, and sometimes I just don't have time to cast a bunch of Fables. I'm cutting 3 Discharge. It doesn't kill a lot of threats. It can kill Frog sometimes, but I'm going to try to ignore the Frog and race since I'm on the play. And I'm cutting a Bolt, just because Bolt doesn't kill a whole lot of stuff. I'm leaving 3 in the deck so I can go face, so I can pop an Emery if it comes up, and I can pop an Asmo if it comes up, but I just don't want to have too much removal. I really want to be as proactive as possible. That's what I'm doing. I feel like it's pretty intuitive and easy. Max is doing so much more. Max, talk to me about your sideboard.
Okay, we're bringing in removal. The removal in the main deck is just Asmo. There is no other removal in there. And we do have some counter spells, but our counter spells last game was pretty good. It stopped in Ajani. That's best case scenario. Like after board, he's got 3 Blood Moons. It's also there for Blood Moon, but with him on the play, Metallic Rebuke is going to be too slow. So we're going to bring in some 1-for-1 removal with Fatal Push and some board wipes with Toxic Deluge. Nihil Spellbomb is coming in to combat Phlage. I can hit it off of Saga. It can draw me a card. Pithing Needle is coming in specifically for Goblin Bombardment. It's his huge reach card. It can also shut down a Hearse if he's got a Hearse early and I've got it in my hand for me to activate to get my Oval Chases back. It can also shut down the Flip to Ajani, so he can't just kill me out of anywhere, which is what that's for. Things that are coming out. Metallic Rebuke's coming out. I don't need the 1-for-1 counter spells. I need board wipes. I need better single target removal. And help me if somebody thinks this is not correct. I'm cutting a bunch of 1-eaches of some of these other cards. He's a Blood Moon deck. Saga's coming out. Emery's going to die a lot to every single piece of removal he has. Street Wraith, I don't want to pay as much life. Mishra's Bauble, I'm cutting an Emery. Might as well cut a Bauble. And Agatha's Soul Cauldron, he's coming in for some graveyard hate anyway. Might as well cut one of our graveyard pieces.
So our experience on this deck has pretty much been limited to the last hour and a half, 2 hours of our life.
Yep.
We kind of just picked it up. But based on what I'm looking at, I would have a hard time like strictly disagreeing that this is wrong. Since you're kind of like combo deck silly, but you're a high synergy deck. Like when you're going to do cuts, you don't want to cut any one package. So I kind of like just piecemealing out little pieces of the clunkier parts of your deck to make room for like ways to kill things in my deck. I think that makes sense.
I want to keep my frogs in because it's very hard for him to deal with a frog. I want to keep my Asmo package in because he's going to be cutting some removal. And that seems like the right thing to do. And I think most Boros players are going to do that. And if Asmo is left unchecked, it's going to try to take over the game.
All right, second, I get to be on the play for game 2 because I was slaughtered.
That was really cool. I had a lot of fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6, a 7. This hand, I think, kind of sucks, and I'll explain why. So I'm mulliganing. You can make your decision in a moment, but I've got... Maybe you can give me some feedback on this too. I've got double Guide of Souls, which seems like usually pretty good. And I've got lands and a bolt. That's all great. But I've got double runner for unlicensed Hearse, and it seems kind of clunky to me. The Guide of Souls aren't going to like make enough energy on their own to do anything meaningful, and I have to start drawing like creatures immediately. Chances are I'm going to do that, but like with the double Hearse, it already feels like a 6. So I'm shipping this.
Good idea.
Yeah. Well, you check. What about you? How's your hand?
I'm going to be mulliganing this, but this is if this land was anything other than basic island, I would snap keep this.
Oh yeah.
I've got a Street Wraith and an Asmo. I'm considering even keeping this because I'm going to draw. I'm going to keep this.
No way.
I've got 2 card draws to try to find my second land, and even if I don't find it on turn 1, like I'm going to be drawing 3 cards or 4 cards before turn 2.
Yeah, but if you cycle through your Street Wraith right away and don't find the...
I've got a cookbook. I've got a cookbook.
Okay.
And I've got a sideboard card.
All right.
I'm going to keep this. This seems really stupid. Like this hand it feels like a trap, but I've got so much card draw right now that I'm going to keep it, find a second land, and watch, it'll be a basic island, the second basic island of the deck.
Good.
And I'll never cast my Asmo.
I'm going to delete.
Eventually, I'm going to be able to cast this Kappa Cannoneer off of making a bunch of foods. Even if I can't get the Asmo into play, Kappa by itself should be able to turn the corner.
Agree.
And the
trying to look
needle
the other direction so I don't see your hand.
You're
I'm
fine.
Trying to forget it.
Don't forget it. There's nothing you can do about it anyway.
That's true.
Blood Moon doesn't hurt it. I've got a basic land.
1,
in
2,
fact,
3,
if I
4,
drew
5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go to 5. This hand's tough. I've got a 1 mana Arena of Glory hand.
No. That's bad.
It's very bad. We're gonna go to 5. I think this deck can hang on 5 though.
I think so.
We're gonna go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I can't really ask for much more on a 5. Let's do this card to the bottom and this card to the bottom. And are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'm gonna undo those bottoms because I'm gonna go Arid Mesa. I'm going to Fetch and Shock, a Steam Vents, and I'm gonna play, or not Steam Vents, the other one, Sacred Foundry.
Sacred Foundry.
Ragavan, go ahead.
I hate that. Okay. Draw.
Yep.
It's not what I wanted.
Good.
All right, I am gonna start with a Bauble. I'm gonna look at my top card. It is not a land. That sucks. It's a frog.
Tough.
It is tough.
I hope you get really punished.
I'm going to play my island and play my cookbook now.
You got it.
I'm not going to use the Street Wraith to draw. I want to try to... I know I'm not drawing a land off of on his upkeep for my Bauble, so I'm going to see what I draw on my next turn. And if it is a... I did just draw off of
the Bauble,
upkeep. If it is a black land, then I can discard the Street Wraith and play the Asmo. Go ahead.
That makes sense. I'm going to attack for 2.
I'll take it.
Right,
is it a land?
Treasure. It's an Agatha Soul Cauldron. I don't think I want that.
I think you want that.
I've got a better idea.
Do you have a hearse in hand? If not, then this is also a hearse.
It's true. Wait, I don't have a basic white source, so if you can kill my Ragavan. I'm thinking about playing this Blood Moon. You know what? No. I could see what playing this, but I think I'm just going to tap out.
Blood Moon?
No. I don't have a white source, otherwise I probably would. But if you can somehow get in the way of this Ajani, that gets way worse. But I'm going to use a white from the treasure to play Ocelot Pride, and then the other 2 to play Ajani.
Oh my god, I'm so dead.
Pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. We drew. Perfect.
Oh, that sucks for me. That's tough.
We drew a polluted delta to go get a basic swamp
Yeah.
and not be hurt by Blood Moon. Oh, I was supposed to discard something last turn. Whoops. I'm going to discard. Let's pretend that I did that last turn.
Yeah, so last turn you would have tapped Underworld Cookbook.
That way I can make 2 this turn.
Yep,
or
that makes
go
sense.
up to 2 this turn and put an Asmo into play.
I like that.
Let's crack. We're going to go get a basic swamp. I want to do this now. I'm going to pay 2 life and cycle a Street Wraith.
You got it. Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar.
Here's an Asmo.
Yeah. Go get a cookbook.
I'm going to go get me a cookbook.
Yep. Are you going to destroy my Ajani before I can untap?
I am.
That makes sense.
I got to figure out what to pitch. You have 1 in hand.
1.
And I don't know that it's
You
a Blood
do
Moon.
not know that it's a Blood Moon.
I think it's actually going to be another Nile Spellbound.
Okay.
That's fine. Eventually, if we get an Emery, we could get that back with Emery. We are going to just shoot that Ajani right now.
Dead Ajani.
And then I'm going to play a second cookbook.
You got it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Untap. Money? Not really. Let's go. Let's tap for white and play a Guide of Souls.
Oh, boy.
And then pass to you, Max.
Oh, gosh. We're doing it.
It's
Okay.
tough.
I'm not going to make a food right now. I want to see what I draw.
Yeah.
Because I can make 2 on my turn. Draw. We drew. We're going to play Sacred Frog.
Yeah.
We'll play a Kappa Cannoneer next turn. That's
Makes
fine.
sense.
I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep draw. Elegant Parlor.
Sweet.
Mountain to the bin. Go.
Okay. We're going to put shields down on Frog. I'm going to discard a Mishra's Bauble and make a food. And I'm going to discard a Pithing Needle and make food.
Tough.
And untap. Upkeep. Draw. Discard an Emery. Make
Emery.
food.
Make a food. Cool.
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 Cool. We're going to Convoke. Not Convoke.
Improvise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it.
Here's
Got
a
it.
Kappa.
Love to see it. Kappa triggers
Kappa
itself.
trigger. I'm just going to pass the turn.
Tough.
You know what? I lied. You don't have any flyers.
I
Let's
don't.
get busy. Let's give this flying. We're
Yep.
going to get rid of a land, a Street Wraith, and an Emery.
Yep. You pumping it all?
I'm not pumping it. I don't have a hand.
Oh, got it.
I don't
Take
have a
one.
hand. Take 1. I draw a card.
Yep.
It was best possible.
Oh my God. Are you done?
I'm done.
Draw.
It was an Oval Chase Daredevil.
Oh my God. Here's my Goblin Bombardment.
Ooh, that's bad for me.
Me go combat. Me big combat.
Yeah.
There's a Kappa Cannoneer just right
There's
there.
a Kappa
I can't get
Cannoneer,
through that.
There's an Asmo, and I've got 3
Go.
foods.
Just kill me.
Okay.
This is so tough.
Okay. Let's we're gonna discard. You have that Goblin Bombardment, so
I do.
stop me if you want to do anything.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna discard an Oval Chase to the Frog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate Cookbook. Now would be time to do anything to discard a frog to make food. Anything before Oval Chase comes back.
So what I could do, what Max is alluding to, is I can kill the frog by
You
sacking.
can kill Asmo,
I could kill Asmo by sacrificing basically my board.
your whole board.
It seems not worth it. Just do your thing.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a food. This is gonna grow. That's so much. We're gonna do it again and just shoop. It's not discarding to the frog. It's just making a food. That's gonna grow.
It sure is.
It sure is. Okay, let's go to attackies time. I wanna.
Floaty frog.
I don't even need to. I think I'm just gonna start blowing up your board. We're gonna shoot that.
Sack 2 foods.
We're gonna shoot that.
I gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because how the Asmo works is the creature deals 6 damage to itself. Ocelot Pride has lifelink.
Truth. Yep. 6 damage to itself.
Yep.
If you want to.
When you shoot Guide of Souls, I will just shoot you. I'll
Yep.
sacrifice it.
Yep. And you want to gain the life instead of hit me for 1.
Exactly.
That's totally acceptable. I am going to float the
Froggy.
frog, so I am guaranteed to draw a card. And we're just going to attack with those 2.
4, 5,
Unblockable.
6, 7, 8, 9.
8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Draw a card.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna tap for 2 and purge Asmo.
Not my Asmo.
Asmo.
He's gone.
Hi. How many cards are in your graveyard?
3.
Enough to float. Attack for 4.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trigger the Ragavan.
Whoosh. You can't even cast it.
Go.
It's exiled.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
Draw.
Discard a card to frog. I'm dead.
Yeah, I was going to discard a few cards, but we're going to do the Oval Chase thing where I get to kill you with it.
That's tough.
Okay.
Let's go to game 3 where I get to be on the play again, and hopefully we don't mulligan to 5 and get trashed. Just trash.
That was a cool one lander.
I'm taking that deck to F&M this week, dude.
That was a really cool one lander.
Yeah.
Having so much manipulation and draw between the Bobble and the Street Wraith.
Yep.
That was the only reason that was keepable.
Come on, money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We'll keep this.
I'm going to keep this as well. This is a really weird hand. It is not the same. I don't have an Asmo. I don't have a Street Wraith. I do have a cookbook and a cookbook and a Bobble and some fetch lands.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go kitty cat.
Let's
go ahead.
Cat. Draw. Ooh, we drew a thing. That was a good one.
Stop doing that. Don't do that.
I want to draw cards.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do it on your turn. Go ahead.
Untap.
I'm going to look at your thing when whatever you're drawing.
The card I'm drawing?
Yeah. Yep. It's a land.
Hey, cool. I'm going to play that land. I'm going to go to combat and attack for 1.
I don't want you to start doing things.
Makes sense.
I'll take the 1. I don't know if I'm more scared of that
one.
or of the Ajani that you're going to follow it up with.
Fetch. You're a pretty smart guy. Shocking.
Indeed.
Gonna be like,
Is it a Ajani?
it's an Ajani.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1. Go get me a swamp.
Are you gonna respond to Ajani's trigger and pop
I'm gonna-
it with a push?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. With a basic swamp.
All right, basic swamp, push Ajani,
There's the push.
and then Ajani's trigger resolves.
Yep.
And then we go to my end step.
And you make a kitty
I
cat.
gain life, so I make a kitty cat.
Yeah.
And then it's all you,
Untap,
baby.
upkeep. Draw for upkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Turn. Draw. How many in hand? 3?
4.
4. Uh-oh. We are going to get our basics rocking, so we're not dead to Blood Moon.
Makes sense. I'll still play it to shut off Urza Saga.
Urza Saga, which is my first draw for the game.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go get a basic.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Froggy?
No, I wish. That would be really good.
What could you possibly have?
That's an Emery, but I'm going to go cookbook, make a food, and then an Emery.
Got it.
Cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
Activate. There's an Oval Chase Daredevil.
In the bin. Make
In
a
the bin.
food. Get
Make
it
a
back.
food. Get it back. I have 2 artifacts. This Emery costs 1. There's an Emery.
That's so good. Emery
That's
resolves.
so good. All right. Mill 4.
Mm-hmm.
2 Toxic Deluges. No.
Good.
That was my only way out of this. That's so bad. Okay.
We've got a turn for you.
And
bud.
an Asmo hit the board, or the yard. That's so bad.
Shock. I'm going to cast 2 chain.
Oh, no.
I'm going to chain that
dead,
Emery to
dead.
the rocks. Oh, I didn't mention this in the beginning, but we've moved to chain to the rocks in the Boros decks because, as you can see, I don't have energy right now, so Static Prison is just sometimes a liability. So even though chain can't hit ring, chain is just like a permanent removal spell, which is often a little bit
Yeah, I don't
better.
have any way to blow up a land, so it's just a straight up removal spell.
Right. And then here's an Amped Raptor who
no.
triggers.
I think I'm dead.
I think it's tough because I just watched both your toxics hit the bin.
Yeah,
Make 2 energy.
I needed those toxics.
Here's an
That was the only
unlicensed
thing.
hearse off of the Amped Raptor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right, I think I'm just dead.
Good.
I would love for you to kill me.
Combat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And you
Go
gave
to end step. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, when I make a kitty cat,
You make 2 kitty cats.
I make 2 kitty cats because I made that token this turn. I'm gonna sort that out, but you can go.
Okay.
And that's the only
I'm
token
so
I made
dead.
it is.
There's an Urza Saga.
Yeah,
Trigger.
buddy.
Juan. I don't know if I have any plays that are gonna keep me alive.
I hope not.
Me hate that.
Me like that.
I hate that a lot. Gross. All right, here's a blood fountain.
Absolutely.
Sure. We're gonna get blood.
Mm-hmm.
Blood for the blood god.
Blood for the blood god.
Here's Agatha's soul cauldron.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to eat anything?
I will eat. Do you have any
I have an
activity?
Asmo.
I'll get the Asmo and anything else of your choice.
Sure. Bobble.
Yeah,
in case
sure.
I get another Emery or anything like that.
You can leave an exile over there. I'll
You
just
have
use
2.
counters. Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'm dead.
All right. On tap.
Oh, you know what? Well, that's tapids. I'm gonna do the oval chase
Oval
thing.
chase trick? That
Yep.
makes sense.
Oval chase thing has happened.
On tap.
Yeah.
draw.
The only way to get out of this is
Ooh,
now.
you don't have any blockers, do
I
you?
don't have any
Or
blockers. Am I dead?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm at 6.
Goblin Bombardment.
I died.
I was going to play this Blood Moon, but,
But Goblin Bombardment just kills me.
before I even trigger the cat, I'll just 6 you. Sack him all to your
Okay, I
face.
died.
Yay! We kept to 7 and it was good. This, I'm excited. I want to revisit that deck soon. We're doing a Boros Energy series this time, so we won't see that again during the series, but that deck is really cool.
This was really cool.
I really go team Swish. That's you guys came up with a
Yeah.
really sweet machine there. But thank you so much for watching. You know, if you want to watch more Modern, we're gonna make more. That's all I got for you.
Make more
Make more.
babies. Modern.